Yo! What up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of X Television. I'm your host, eXtine. Today we have some action from the etf2l, Paroxysm versus Gamerzone. Paroxysm has been picked up by Crack Clan. They were playing under MTF Gaming. Let's get right into the lineups here. For Paroxysm, it's going to be Prozac, Drosophile, Demorg, Jorman, Misa, who is a lady, Sparia is their demo man, and Gamerzone has Longest, Dorkin, Lork, Jan, Tymo, who is a mercenary here, and their demo man, Hyper. So, this playoff match, it's going to be a best-of-3 series, and it is going to determine who moves up to play in Europe's top division next season. So, relegation promotion, Gamerzone is the one who's fighting to survive, while Paroxysm is trying to move up in life. We see one of the scouts moving towards the left-hand house, the shack, and Red Solis back in the corner with their medic. Players going down. Huge action. Great camera work here by our editor, Lucky Luke, doing fantastic stuff, shooting this at 60 frames per second. Huge shout out to him. Love that he's able to provide us with some European action here for us to cover. And the blue medic and demo man having a backup on the right-hand side here, as Red is keeping the pressure up quite easily and moving forward with things. This is European style, so sit tight for a 30-minute match. You know, no first to 5, 30 minutes. That's what you got. So Tymo was featured in a Moment of Glory. I think it was in the 40s somewhere, maybe 40. You should definitely check that out. If that name is unfamiliar to you, you should look that up after this match. He's moving in with his Uber right now, and the soldier getting blasted away. And a little bit of a fizzle there as we had a good shot. But Red Team moving in. The scout Dorkin putting pressure on the point. Gets it about halfway captured. Oh, looks like his teammate following it up, but taken out by a heads-up play by the blue team. And looks like with just 3 up for the Red Team, they're going to have to fall back. Going to have to gain control of the Spire, or maintain control of the Spire. But definitely a difficult situation. We'll see if this soldier chooses to jump in. Right now, looks like he's hanging back. And, oh, good separation here from the Red Scout, who actually craters to his death. Misa able to survive and stay healthy in that 1v1 situation. Of course, losing your medic is oh so crucial. It is a very big downside. You got to keep that Uber charging up. Right now, Red Team's going to have it a little bit quicker because they did pop it first while attacking. Bombs coming in, and now the Uber gets split around. I don't think he did totally saved all the damage that he could have, but still a pretty strong attack. Blue side is counterattacking. This is what they have to do using their Uber. Wow, double kill from the demo man, Hyper from. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure where he's from. Sorry. I really do love the Euro TF2 scene. It's so strong, and the way that it's set up with the different divisions, having so many different divisions, a community league. It's really just promotes, I don't know, fantastic play, fantastic community. I love that there's so many different players from different countries, and Red Team pushing in to retake the yard here. Blue Team really was just not in any sort of position to put up a fight, but very smartly have fallen back, and now they're forcing the Red Team to put the pressure on the cap itself. But wow, they are all lit up and having to fall back. So looks like this, last little soldier was under the bridge trying to get away, but is picked off. So you hear that Uber charge cackling on timeout, the energy sizzling. Gonna come around, the camera is shifting to adjust. Good jump in, and actually a very nice rocket from that soldier. Blue Team doing well to hold off the point. Using their Uber as soon as they got it. Oh, good sneaky demo man though, and good stickies blocking off the point. See if the rest of his teammates can come in here and finish this off. Wow, Tymo is actually the last one standing out of everybody. Getting the kill on Chig, who is the player, Prozac is actually who that is. Wow, that was madness on the point. I really liked how the red demo man jumped in, laid the stickies surrounding the ring of the capture point. Then also, you know, followed up with the pressure from the scout and the Soleil Relay, tied that together. We see the rollout on Badlands fairly well here with the Red Soldier going shack and then jumping around, trying to attack the blue team on the choke. Blue team coming out of house a little bit late, but I guess they kind of have the upper hand here. It's still very much in the air, as is that soldier who bombs in, gets a kill. But now it looks like things are really starting to go blue team's way, as Demzel was able to sit back, get his heals, and in the end they only lost Jorman. So they're going to try and press the advantage here as, oh, good flank there. You see it just barely back there. Looks like the blue team moved through the valley area and came up behind this combo. The medic is running backwards and actually gets trapped out, gets blasted forward. The blue medic has to pop his Uber as there was pressure from behind, but as long as that scout gets dealt with, this is definitely working out very well for the blue team. They haven't put any actual pressure on the point yet, but you know, you just got to stay back and make sure that, you know, things are going to happen. They're just playing it cautiously right now. You know, still scouts running around their flanks, but they do have to pressure this soon. As you know, the red team is respawning, Tymo is back up, and other players are starting to form out here. So yeah, it looks like they're gonna challenge this a little bit, but the bomb coming out forces Tymo back, and Hyper, the demo man, does get picked. The scout very low on health, and the hatchet is not the only thing going into his head as he explodes all over the place. I love that green Mohawk Spartan. I didn't even realize that's what happened when you dye it. That's how uncool I am, because I do not have a Spartan helm. Actually, I'm doing pretty good in the soldier hat category. No unusual, but I got some nice finds. So, oh, Kritzkrieg! I did not even realize they had that. Perfect timing on it too, as very good situation to use it. Of course, the Uber was in play, but if they can stay alive here, you know, forcing that early Uber was very influential. It looks like Gamerzone's gonna be able to push out, at least send one scout forward. Demo man, good pipes there. Down to 64 health with that. Close range pipe is pretty damaging to yourself. Both scouts out here for the red team. Looks like the demo man for blue might be making at least put some pressure up here. Good job with the scouts splitting up. One going forward to pressure the demo man, force the stickies to be popped, while the other one attempts to capture the point. But it looks like the reinforcements for Paroxysm are do mean that they're going to hold on to the Spire point and be in pretty good position to push forward. I like the choice of running Sniper here. Of course, this the pink flames coming out of his head aren't going to do a good job of helping keep him hidden behind these oil barrels. But you know, sometimes you can't let style get in the way of gameplay. I mean, that's how I feel personally, but you know, some people are gonna say, I got a unique hat and I'm gonna rock it no matter what. I don't care. It's like a flank going on here, but taken care of. Misa pretty well damaged, down to 40 health, so forcing the early Uber. Looks like Prozac's gonna come along the side here. Oh, sneak cap! Medic was the only one anywhere close to that, and not close enough to back up and stand on it. So very sneaky heads-up play there by Chig, aka Prozac, right when the Uber came in. So some good coordination there. Gotta love Badlands. Demo man's just coming out of the house. Both scouts for the red side, kind of on the house side as well. Looks like an ambush from the red soldier coming out of Shack again, and the spam going down to help try and finish him off. Even the medic getting really far forward. I like to see that. They're gonna chase down Misa. She's gonna have to run all the way back to Spire. Excuse me, Spawn. As Spire goes down for Paroxysm. Even gonna switch into an engineer. That definitely makes sense. You gotta get a sentry gun up. You know, when you lose the middle point that bad, and especially, you know, Misa not being able to heal anybody as she retreated back to the spawn, they're significantly behind on the Uber, and they're just gonna head straight in with it. So Demo Man going for the sentry gun. That's about all he gets so far. Heavy, wow, yeah, jumping right on top of things. I think that's the Iron Curtain. Anyways, blue team trying to move out a little bit here, as now they have their Uber. They defended the immediate push and should have a very good chance at retaking Spire. Looks like this, oh, took a little extra finally to get that. Oh, good bomb here. Oh, blasted up in the air. Doesn't land the bonus air shot. The invulnerability certainly wouldn't have led to that doing any damage, but would have been a nice air shot, you know, to throw into the videos of you wasting rockets, but you know, hey, you would have looked cool if you connected. Good pressure here by the blue scout, and red team, you know, that now they're starting to get their defenses up. They are going to have the Uber soon. Blue team, I think, has realized this and has fallen back. Certainly, you don't want to, you know, try to attack a point into an Uber when you don't have an Uber, because you're, you know, putting yourself into an offensive situation, and then the other team's just going to be able to put an immediate stop by popping that Uber. You know, what they're doing now is pretty good. I mean, the Ubers are in an off cycle where both teams are drastically different, you know, blue team's still trying to get a couple players up to the front, but they are looking very strong here. It looks like Demsel's in a fantastic position here. Oh, two great rockets on the medic, as well as that first rocket on the scout. He goes down, but has definitely brought enough distraction and damage done that middle point is going to swing over to Paroxysm's way, and they're going to have a foothold on establishing a lead in this match, as it is all tied up at 1-1. Nearing what is halftime, although of course this is just a one and a half match, just 30 minutes, so really just kind of a figurative halftime. Or like first period for all you hockey fans. Done with the first period. So easy control of the Spire, and blue team about to get their Uber. Definitely going to want to try to use that to pressure the red medic and get a kill on Taimu. See Sticky's there. Lucky Luke pointing that out for us, but the scout saw it as well, so taken out. And Sticky's above the door, but good use of the Uber. Oh, and he's on the point, hiding in the back corner. Doesn't even turn around to look at the Devil Man coming at him. The no-look cap. So Paroxysm have gotten a couple quick caps with just some smart heads-up play on the points. And the equalizer rollout is pretty standard nowadays. You gotta have one soldier jump in, the other soldier damages himself, and then gets the critical heals. Works out very well in regards to getting both soldiers up to the middle point at the correct health. Wow, taken down by that scout. You know, did a good amount of damage to himself, but the scouts obviously filled him up with some buckshot. Yeah, blue team just trying to hang in yard, but the pressure coming from the scouts. And gonna have to fall inside. Wow, two huge kills. Jorman and Safari going down. Misa with nobody to heal, stuck at 95%. Gotta find somebody, gotta get on that scout, get back up to a full Uber charge. Just trying to get back to spawn. Oh! Had to score some kills to make that cap happen, but Hyper with 2 kills. Right at the crucial time, just buying them that extra little second. Good work there. I mean, certainly, you know, they could have hunted down Misa just a little bit harder, jumped up there to try to cut her off from spawn, but capturing the point is all you need to do. And just like that, it is 2-2. So game tied once again. And another crucial middle fight coming in here. This red soldier getting aggressive, scoring some good damage, perhaps staying alive longer than he should have. Took a while to take him down, and Jeroso went down as well after that. So looks like, wow, oh, slow motion right there. Yeah, fantastic shot by Jorman, getting the kill on Jan. Jan actually killed Misa at the same time. So Jorman, wow, oh my god, wow, that just rendered me speechless. I was still trying to like go over the last piece of action where that soldier just got totally railed, and you know the medic jumped in, but wow, that was some heads up on fire action by Jorman. I mean, yeah, they lost the Spire, but they're not gonna lose the round, because that's what would have happened, is they would have just lost the round there. But due to that kill on the medic, you know, it definitely swings things in their favor. And you know, a fantastic timing. I mean, red team just had no time to respond. He had the opportunity to jump in, and you know, they didn't like form back up, being like, okay, we killed their medic, like now it's all good to go. It's like they probably communicated, I got the medic, and while he was saying I got the medic, Jorman was jumping on top of their heads, and of course, you know, it was a fantastic kill right there with those rockets, really impeccable. So just posting up, getting on top of Spire, and yeah, just hanging tight. Got to build the Uber since Misa, you know, wasn't first killed, is gonna have the first Uber, and also it's a little bit easier to build the Uber by having your pocket soldier just sit there and damage himself when you're playing defense, you know, because he's switching the heals around, he's giving buffs, healing people above their health, and then going back to the pocket, who's grinding out an Uber. Oh, jumping an Uber here, but looks like very good Uber by Misa in response. They're going to have plenty of Uber to work with here. Choosing to flash the scout to save him against the soldier. Wow, exciting stuff here. Pressure coming in from red team again. Big heals on this Soul. He's down to like 50 health right now. Wow, scout going in for the point. Devilman coming in as well. And just too much pressure from Gamerzone. Wow. I was trying to say there, Misa, you know, perhaps could have pushed into the red team with that last bit of the Uber, instead choosing to cycle over to her scout and save the scout, which, you know, is understandable, but perhaps they should have pressured the red team, you know, the main force of the red team, instead of, you know, trying to save your scout, who was also helped out by a soldier or whatever. Anyways, this red soldier, Jan, pressuring really hard. Blue soldier jumps back to try and finish him off. He does. In the meantime, the rest of the red team is falling back. Scout trying to continue the pressure on the Devilman. Looks like now the soldier's going to take his turn trying to get some work done. But DK goes down. Sorry, DK, plenty of health. And the blue soldier, Denzel, goes down. So, blue team still pressuring forward, although red team, with their spawns, have a good chance to contest this. Demoman just trying to pressure with those stickies, keep the scout back. Does deal some good damage as Longest finishes it off. This blue team, they're going to have to get out of here with this Uber. Definitely, the red soldiers are so close. Just got to watch for the bombs. See if Demoman jumps. Does not. Longest and Lork killing scouts and killing Misa. So I think that Uber was a little too aggressive, and you know, just not able to totally escape the wrath of the red team. The dynamic with Uber charges is really what makes Team Fortress an excellent, you know, standout game. It's the back and forth. It's the deaths of the medic. You know, the medic charging it up, and then how it's actually used. It's what makes TF2 unique. So Lork jumping in quite a bit ahead. The rest of his team is kind of having some troubles over at Spire. And yeah, looks like now the blue team going to take advantage of their numerical advantage. And picking off more players. Red team just trying to hold on to Spire here, and barely doing so. That Demo Man, I wasn't sure if he was just going to get jumped and finished off, but he was able to stop the cap. They got to kill Misa, though, with this Uber charge, as if Misa survives, you know, they're going to be able to Uber back in on the red team. But of course, securing the middle point is so important. You know, I mean, to use analogies, it's if you capture the middle point, you're in your opponent's half. You know, half of the field. Be it soccer, be it hockey, be it football. Yeah, I guess both types of football, American and proper. Since this is a European match, I should not call it soccer. But yeah, you know, once you have middle, then you can start, you know, being offensive. You know, you don't have to play defense. You can attack, attack, attack. You have to, you know, hold on to the middle, though. You know, but there is like those other sports, there is the back and forth dynamic. As the blue team gave up middle, but still, you know, has a good opportunity to recapture here. Or actually, no, red team never finished the capture, so it is still blue team's point right now. Unfortunately, Misa getting isolated is going to need some very good needle work here. Yeah, Dorkin had full health, and they are going to be able to finish this capture. And red team now holding on to the middle point. Wow, only momentarily though. Looks like, I mean, the pressure is still on. Jorman had to back out due to very low health, still under 100. Now he's heading back to the respawn closet where he can get full health from the cabinet in there. Red team posting up, they have a very good Uber advantage if they are aware of that. Just basically charge up until you got 100%, and then you can start to make aggressive attacks into your enemy's territory. Right now, in this circumstance, in this strategical situation, blue team is going to be holding yard. They're going to be holding it aggressively. Probably stickies up towards the front. You know, we can't really see any in position. They know that Time has probably got the Uber. They know that he's coming in now, so now they've fallen back a bit, back by the door, so the medic can easily get out of here. Force an early Uber on the red team, which is what they have done. So blue team playing this excellent right now, and in fact threatening the back cap as well. So somebody's going to have to go back for it. The Spire is abandoned for the moment. No attempt to cap it, and the whole red team is backed up to deal with that back cap. There were 2 scouts back there. Now blue team has the Uber, so very smart play by him. And Jorman picking up another huge kill. You should rewatch that on replay, because I know I want to, but once again, I'm commentating the match. And blue team, wow, now getting back capped on their own. Somebody's gonna have to hustle back for it. Yep, and looks like the soldier coming from spawn, able to at least scare that scout out, and they are going to finish off the capture point for middle. So very excellent team play by Paroxysm and Misa. You know, just very smart. The opposing team has the Uber. Let's hang back. Let's make them walk into yard. Let's bomb onto them, force them to use the Uber, and then counterattack. Counterattack, counterattack, counterattack. And that worked out very well for them. So here they are now with there's the Spire captured, their 4th point, and pushing in towards last. We see Gamerzone has switched over a player to Spy. There it is, Longest. Bumped into the player right away. Does that guy never play pugs? Oh! Talk about unlucky timing. That was very far out there to Uber as well. And in my impression as a medic, I would have like held it for like 2 more seconds before I popped that Uber, and I would have gotten backstabbed. So Misa very lucky in that situation. Very lucky. Excellent camera work by Lucky Luke once again. Oh, and Prozac gets on the point again. So Paroxysm, you know, very dangerous team play, followed up by, you know, smart heads-up attacking on the last point. You don't have to kill everybody to capture the last point. You know, I mean, that's just how it goes, and that's not the point. The point isn't to kill everybody. They come back. They come back to life. You gotta capture the points and move forward. So we see Safari getting set up here on the backside of the carts, the train, excuse me. But very good stick. He's able to kill that soldier as soon as he jumped in. But the red team is getting some kills. Ooh, before Demzel takes out Longest with a nice rocket. Now the soldier, oh, shut down. Mid-air shot there. Very nice air shots from these European players. The joke in North America is that the Europeans don't know how to air strafe. Maybe they just know how to hit air shots. Maybe. The mystery will never be solved. It's all just good teasing. I'm not really sure what the Americans get teased for, besides our shitty league systems and our bad attitudes. Besides that, I don't know. But red team jumping in very aggressively. Mork just going nuts with the attack, and looks like blue team still were able to hold on to the Uber a little bit longer and keep their players alive. Both the soldiers had to run back to the resupply cabinets, but they're starting to reconnect. Oh, but they gotta get with their medic. Misa takes a good chunk of damage, down to half health, and looks like they're gonna try and pressure off Uber here, so neither team anywhere close to getting Uber. And they're finally picking the demo man while their soldier goes down. And the timing here is starting to heat up as we're nearing about 5 minutes left on this map. And blue team, Paroxysm, getting re-control of the middle point. Excellent defense, able to just, take the damage, defuse the assault, and then counter-attack. It really is crucial in this game, being able to lose the middle and then fight your way back. And now, red team getting aggressive, trying to force an early Uber, but their medic, popped the Uber fairly soon afterwards anyway, so not much of a difference there. It looks like blue team has a 1-player advantage, considering heading back in, as they did have a player on the flank. Now they've picked up actually a couple more kills in their favor. Jorman goes down to Jan. Those guys are having an epic soldier back and forth duel. Oh, Safari, good pickup there. Takes out Jan, trying to get back to the resupply cabinet. And Safari, wherever he was at, yeah, looks like inside the lobby, got a kill on Taimu, and good assist protecting the medic as Safari goes down. So, blue team could probably actually be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more forward in that situation right there. But, with 4 minutes left in this match, just give or take, and they do not want to mess this up. So, very much makes sense to just play this cautiously. And the scout that was in the resupply locker has cycled his classes, so he's changed classes. And good attack here so far. Misa took a bunch of damage though, so forced to pop the Uber. They're gonna head straight for the point. Devilman's trying to cut off other people. Oh, and there goes the scout. Wow, barely blocked this time. Getting up on top inside of the capture point. The Soli down at 11 health. Gotta stop this scout though, who's at full health. And now the scout on top of the medic. Misa goes down. Excellent pistol work by Dorkin. And looks like the attack has been stopped. Paroxysm had a very good coordinated attack once again though, with Prozac just trying to sneak on the point after the Devilman had those stickies, had that pressure. I mean, it was even like a bit of a fake with like the Devilman throwing out the stickies and the soldier being like, am I gonna go for it? Am I gonna go for it? And then Prozac just like ran in the back door. Unfortunately, did not quite finish the cap for him. And Taimu up on top of the ring here. Good switching back and forth. I mean, it's good to get on top of the ring to switch over some heals, but it is a dangerous location. And Prozac is running Spy. We're not really sure where he is right now, but surely he will be doing his best to shank somebody in the back. Soldier getting on top of the point. Devilman having to get in there. So the Devilman's taken out. No stickies on the point. And Prozac, the Spy, was taken down somewhere in that madness. Droso should probably not have died in that situation. Uber first to be popped, but Taimo goes down. So Safari's got a bit of free attack here as invulnerability finally just starting to fade. And they're gonna pull back and resettle, which is really what they should do here. Hyper, oh, fantastic flake! And Misa did not see the first sticky and then backed up, got sandwiched between the two. Great pushing, great pressure by Hyper, picking up that extra kill there. And what a crucial kill it is, because right now Misa, the timing to get another Uber is going to be extremely quick, extremely close. Excuse me. Might have even switched over to Kritzkrieg. We'll have to see. There's no indicator on the spectator bar over whether they're running Kritzkrieg or Uber charge. So we will have to see in regards to that. Just playing things tight right now. Red team just trying to build that Uber. They're gonna have the Uber advantage, but playing the defense is what matters. So they're not gonna get aggressive with it. They're just gonna maybe send a couple players out to see what's going on. And looks like Longus does go down and pick off the sniper. Looks like, oh, there's, Cloak running out. Made the Cloak noise. I think he's running Cloak and Dagger then. Not entirely sure why we heard that noise. Maybe that was just a spectator thing. Just the soldier on the point here, and players going down. So definitely a backstab opportunity. Oh, and there it is! OMG! That's what happens. That's why you turn around and look. 1 minute, 10 seconds left on the server map time. This is gonna have to be blazing fast. 110 is ridiculously fast. I do believe it is doable, but they're gonna have to get some stomp right here. Soldiers coming out. One aggressive jumping up in the red team. Second one jumps up as well. Blue team still in-house, so trying to get pressure on the cap right away. I think the medic was actually trying to stay on the cap. And they need to get the point cap, so they need to get a scout on there, somebody. And I think now they're starting to realize how much of a time crunch it is. Yeah, they might have panicked a little bit too much. I don't know, they're pushing forward very well here. Misa is down. Somebody's got to get up and capture that Spire. See who does it. Maybe they're holding off on capturing Spire because they want to keep the pressure on the last. But somebody's got to do it. They do not have the Spire captured right now. There we are. The scout is on it. Is getting it ×4. Yeah, a little too urgent. They had to go for it. They had to push in. Here comes the scout. Finally in there, but no, not enough. GG though. Fantastic cast by Paroxysm. A little bit of trickery goes a long ways. And Gamerzone, valiant effort at the end there, but just too short. So big props to Lucky Luke for editing this, for putting it together. He's going to be trying to work on the second map and what comes after that. So heart to him, heart to the Euro scene. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Peace out.